4 hours of driving, and we've done not even 15 minutes of this track. I can't repair that. Hopefully, since we're off this track now, we can say goodbye to all the bad luck that comes with it. We're really praying that Stephen's tyre will hold for these last 2 kilometres. As they say, what else could possibly go wrong? Welcome to another Paylos adventure. Here I am with the crew. We've just set up camp and it is a first for Paylos. We have officially set up camp with sunlight. This has never happened before. Something always gets in the way. There's always a spanner in the works and we end up setting up camp either as the sun's going down or at nighttime. We've gotten in super early. We pulled up at about 4 p.m. We had time to have a bit of a yarn and this is great. We get to enjoy the campsite. So we're gonna go have a swim, we're gonna do some dinner and have some fun.
We're still lost.
We're not lost. I know exactly where we are. We're at rough flat campsite. Roughly something. I'll put the captions in, I'll put the description in the comments below. I know where we are, Brett. I know where we are. I know exactly where we are. Our plan this trip is to do the Bluff. So it's a beautiful mountain right near Mount Buller. A couple of weeks ago we were here and we did some full driving up to Craig's Hut. And I looked over and I saw a really cool mountain and Chris told us that was the Bluff and I said, let's give that one a shot. So here we are to tackle the Bluff. So we're gonna start here and it's about a 2-hour drive if you listen to Google Maps from here. But my mate Tyrone here loves to look for difficult tracks. So I have a good feeling that our 2-hour drive is gonna stretch out to about 6 hours. And as long as all of our cars are intact, we'll be having dinner tomorrow on the top of the Bluff. Stay tuned. I'm telling you, there's no nicer water than the High Country water. I promise you. The river's up here, just to sit in and chill in. Whoa. If you ever needed a reason to get to camp early, this is it. We are fully enjoying this campsite. Me and my mates chilling, our camping chairs, feet in the river, a nice cold soft drink. There's no better way to spend the afternoon. Cheers, Andrew. Chile. When you're in the bush, this is how I use my mixing bowl.
Just wrapping up a cool evening, first night camping. Sausages, bread, sausages, salsa, and more sausages for dinner. And now fruit sausages. Banana split is in the fire. Let's go see. This is attempt 1. Let's see how underdone they are. Well, the chocolate's melted. It's warm. Not quite there though. We'll come back in 5. Attempt 2. Come on, I'm hungry. Well, I'm not hungry. I've had I don't know how many sausages, but banana split, you can always be hungry for banana split. Oh yeah, that's made a giant mess. I gotta find a spoon. Come camping, have a banana split. Don't come camping, tough luck.
guys, breakfast is done. We are now starting to head down, getting more excited. That means we are getting closer to go out for driving today. So let's have some fun, guys. Yoo!
Alright guys, so we're aired down, our hubs have been locked. It's officially time to start the adventure.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, so with me in my car, it's me, Luke, the captain of the convoy, and then I've got my two friends, Tyrone and Brett. Who do you have with you?
Second driver is Luke, not to be confused with Luke. And then we've got Jack and Andrew.
I'm cruising in the comfy FTE 105 logo, and you've stolen a car. What car did you steal today?
We have hijacked the chopped 105.
So what we're going to do, guys, is I've put into Google Maps Bluff Hut, and I'm hoping to take the long way. So Google Maps says it's going to be 2 hours. We just want to get distracted along the way and find some cool tracks.
Just to confirm, the plan is to get lost and then head to Bluff Hut.
The plan is to dawdle to Bluff Hut, take the scenic route.
No complaints back here.
So what we've gone on was supposed to be just a road, but there's no way you're getting a Corolla through there. That was a decent track. Anyway, so this is where the tracks are meant to start. So we're here on the top of Silvertop, and we're looking at turning off down Mountain Ash Track. That will take us onto Bull Plain Road, which will head on to Bluff Hut. So this is where the action's meant to start, and the crew's ready to go. So let's get going. Yeah, so make sure you breathe in. Probably, because we've got like his own little bud. That's cold. I just need to clean my reverse camera. When we started our journey,
Yep.
my thought was, it's a 2-hour drive to Bluff Hut. That's going to be too short.
Yep.
So we're going to have to do something, like we're going to have to add in an extra track and take the long way to fill the day.
Yep.
We haven't been able to do that yet. We're still on the original track, right? And I want you to know that Google Maps said it was a 2-hour drive, okay? All right, are you ready for some maths? It was a 2-hour drive, all right?
Yep.
We left at 11 a.m. Yeah?
Yep.
It is now nearly 3 o'clock,
Yep.
all right? So how many hours is that? Nearly 4.
4
Let's call it 4 hours. 4 hours of driving, and we've done not even 15 minutes of this track. So what I'm saying is, we don't need to find any detours. Let's just see if we can get to camp today.
What, before 6?
Before, I'll be happy to get to camp. I'll be happy to get to camp at sunset. If we can get there by 8 p.m, 8:30, I think that's a miracle.
That's the standard Paylos camp. We were aiming for better.
We're aiming for better. We had better people on this camp, and we thought we were going to be better. But the track, geez, it's just giving us a little bit of trouble.
I do have a little bit more bad news for you.
What?
The one person that is really good at getting lost is leading the way at the moment.
Yep, that is definitely a blockage loop.
As in turn around kind of blockage?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, guys. So, as we were saying before, this track is causing us lots and lots of trouble, and we're just trying to get to camp. And 1 minute up the road, we've run into this. So, we've checked with our professional Jack. Can we go through this?
Impossible, 100%. Cannot get through.
100% impossible. So, Mr. Williams, we've got to find another way to camp. We're going to double back, and we saw another road. We're hoping that's a track that takes us to somewhere. We're just trying to get to the bluff. It's really clear. No one has driven this track in a while. It's hard to even make out there's a track. So the good news is, this track runs parallel to the other track, and we've already passed the fallen tree. All right, guys, so the drama continues. As you can see behind me, it looks like a really smooth and easy track, and I nearly drove straight for that because it looks so beautiful. But when you look down, there's a massive hole. Clearly this was the original track, and you know, must be erosion from like the rain and a river coming through, and it's just taken all of this away. We're gonna have to find a path around these trees to come through. This 2-hour drive has just gotten much, much longer. All right, so now I'm at the part of new tracks where it's no longer blue, it's just not saying it's a track anymore. So I'm really hoping that we can continue going and it takes us up to the main track. The track that keeps on giving. We're at another section here that obviously has got a river coming through, similar to where we were before, but it seems to have a little bit of a bridge here, so it's a little bit more stable. There's a couple tricky bits. So me and Brett were saying that we're just going to try to patch up a couple holes because we don't want to get a tyre caught on a bad angle and risk a bead coming off, a tyre coming off the bead. So we might just kind of patch the holes a little bit, and then we'll slowly kind of crawl through this. But I think this is an example of what that used to look like, but time and nature has done its thing. So anyway, let's see if we can fill this in a bit. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Yeah, just a fine one. We've got 3 kilometers to get to an easier flat track. So I'm hoping we can get to there and then maybe try to tackle the tyre. As they say, what else could possibly go wrong? Well, no, I'm going to try to see if we can put it back on the bead. Bluff burgers are going to be a midnight snack at this point. Yeah, we're definitely going to have a hard time with this one. All right, guys. So, as you saw, the track that keeps on giving has given us a flat tire. So, we're hoping that because the air pressure was down, it just rolled off. We're hoping there's nothing damage to the tire or the rim. Tire is still on the inner bead, which is great. It's just this side, the outer bead. So, we're going to put the air compressor on max, and our prayer is that me and Mr. Williams can hold the tire on to kind of catch enough so that when it starts to fill with air, it pops and grabs. It has happened before, but it's unlikely. Make sure your fingers don't get anywhere near that rim. Right, catch us. Where's it leaking? Stop! Woo! That scared me, mate. Hopefully, since we're off this track now, we can say goodbye to all the bad luck that comes with it. Tire's back on the bead, but there is a small leak. So we're hoping it can at least get us to camp where it's flat, and then we're going to try to clean the mud out of that tire and do it properly. But hopefully this is enough just to get us off the track, and hopefully we can start to see some good luck. All right, guys, let's keep going. I reckon what we do now that we're on some better ground is we deflate it a bit. The muddy bit's at the top now, which means there's no pressure on the top, it's on the bottom. So we could kind of like wiggle the tire a bit, and I'll use my compressor to blow out and clean it a bit. All right, so I need a screwdriver, a compressor, a bottle of water, and a packet of Doritos. The Doritos are for me. Hey, I feel like I'm a dentist. You know the dentist has got the thing going? It's a hole in your tyre.
Oh, that's even worse.
It's not even in the rim.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So the rim's okay. There's the plug.
I don't know. That's totally fine.
Have we got a tyre plug?
All right, so this whole time there was no mud in the rim. There's a puncture in the sidewall, which is 10 times worse. I can't repair that because our tyre repair puncture kit is in William's car. And I didn't want the Hilux to come, I wanted the 105 to come. And so we forgot to bring that. Alrighty guys, so we've got a new crazy game plan. Sidewall punctured. Don't have the spare, and when we had the cars cleaned out, we didn't actually pack back in our tyre repair puncture kit. So, silly us, completely our fault, and we are facing the consequences. Game plan now is to see how far we can get on that tyre. So we're pumping up to 40 psi because we're on a flat track right now, which is pretty much a road. We're on a road right now, no full driving, and it's got a slow leak. And every 10 minutes, Stephen jumps out, pump it back up again. We're trying to get to camp, and we've called home base, and we're seeing if we can get somebody to come out and bring out Stephen's spare tyre, or to bring out the tyre repair puncture kit. And we are hoping to still have our Bluff burgers on top of the bluff. We're getting to the bluff, no matter what it takes. Even if we get there at 11 o'clock at night, we're having our burgers tonight. Isn't that right, boys? Yep. That's it. Woo.
We just got it to 40 psi. Probably got about 6 more stops to get to where we're camping, so keep you updated. Alright Williams, we're just pulling over just past the bend here on the straight.
Hey boys, Nathan and Jordan are going to come out with a spare tyre. Jordan was really excited about that idea, so they're going to be coming with their spare tyre tonight for you.
We are saved. Let's go, we'll go top up now. Alright, let's all place some guesses.
What are we at?
So, alright, Ryan, what's your guess?
11. Maybe 12.
12, so 11, 12, and I said 16.
If it's 10, I'm still right in this one.
We are at 13.
Oh, right, first time.
Wow.
I'll take it. I got it bang on last time.
This guy has guessed it every time pretty much, except for now, but it's close enough, so.
I've been 1 out every time actually. I got it bang on and then I was 1 out and 1 out again.
It's pretty good. So now we're topping it back up, straight to 40, and in 10 minutes we'll see you guys again.
That was after 13 minutes, so hopefully another 13. Stretch it out a little bit longer.
We're on our 3rd pullover now, and we'll keep doing what we've been doing.
Same distance, about 5.5 kilometers. We've done the 14 minutes, just under. So I'm expecting this to be just below 15, so I'm going to go with a 14.
Well, right now, it's saying 29 and it's slowly dropping.
It's pumping up a lot slower this time. I think the air that we're pushing through it is kind of creating it to be a bigger hole.
We are 1 hour and 18 minutes away from camp, which obviously means nothing because we're 7 hours into our 2-hour drive. But kilometer-wise, we are 37 kilometers from camp. Still trotting along. Stephen's had to do 3 fill-ups or 4 fill-ups on his tyres to kind of keep on going. But obviously, we got a rescue mission coming, which is really exciting. So Nathan's coming down with Jordan, bringing the spare tyre. So that's really great. So hopefully that can get us out of this trouble.
I feel like this isn't the most ideal thing to be driving when you're constantly losing air pressure, but at the same time, I guess if you've got low pressure, it's kind of also what you want. So I've just got lowering pressure. We made it. Luke's a bit further up ahead, and he said there's another obstacle potentially coming up just off new tracks, so we'll see how we go, and hopefully we don't get caught up in it, but feeling positive. just before the end. I don't even know which number fill up this is now, but it's one of the many. What'd you say?
I said 18, but I'm less now.
15. I'm going to stick to 15.
16. This guy's too good at math.
Because that was from 32 and not on the 14-minute timer.
See what I mean?
It was on 10 minutes.
He's figuring it out to be more accurate the next time.
A little bit.
Another stop, another top up of air.
12.
Oh, jeez. That looks lower than 12 to me.
Yeah, that's why I've gone 12. It should be 15, but...
14.
14.
13.
No, like it's 14.
Oh.
At the start of these fill-ups, we're doing about 5 kilometers in between fill-ups. But as of the last 2, we've done about 6 kilometers for 2 fill-ups. So we've dropped a lot of speed, but I'm not feeling too confident in driving any faster because I don't want to make that hole any bigger. So slow and steady, and yeah, we should get to camp. We'll see. Let's keep rolling. Good technique. Formula One pit crew. Yeah, just like throw it in, shut the door, get in the car,
We'll get
drive. See you guys in like 3 minutes. 14 minutes. Williams has just guessed over the radio that it's sitting at an even 15 psi, so we'll see if he's right once again.
Let's do this.
Let's see. He's just plugged it on, and we're sitting at.
Go on, give me a 15.
16.
I'm one off again. I'm one off again.
Oh, Williams, just take a guess. -1.
1. That's +1 this time.
+1. You're right.
+1, -1.
I'm not the math guy. I just know 1 is 1. Add it, subtract it, not for me. Look at this. What a beautiful spot to be filling up. Can't beat it. Happy guys.
Boom.
I just can't see the bottom. I just want to make sure it wasn't a cliff. Honestly, with the bonnet scoot there, I can't see anything.
So we just caught up to the other guys. Apparently there's a very steep descent coming up, but that is better than a steep incline. So all things go to plan, we should be alright.
So as we're going down there is a couple of little tricky sections, including a big drop off. It is for the right wheel, but as we're coming back down, I just don't want full pressure in the tyre to push as much air through that hole as possible. I'd rather it a little bit lower and we can kind of sway through it.
So we're gonna go to 32. So we've got a little bit more before we get to the obstacle, but I'm sure by the time we get there, which isn't too far off, we'll be back down.
It'll be
so close to the bottom of the mountain. We're literally like a minute off, but it's definitely time for a top up. Is that all plugged in? Yeah. We're gonna pop it up to 40 because we're almost at the bottom, and we're making our way, guys. This has been a proper mission. The stopping and starting gets here after like the 15th time, but we're doing it, making it happen, having fun, good views, can't complain. It's just an extra step. Another stop, another fill up. Here we go.
Yeah, it does look a bit better.
26.
It's liking the faster speeds.
Anyways, we'll see how we go.
Alright guys, so we've just turned onto the black track, and according to Google Maps we've got 2 kilometers to go. So we're really praying that Stephen's Tyre can hold for these last 2 kilometers. We can get to camp, start a fire, set up our swags, and have a good night. So yeah, we're on the black track. We'll see what it turns out to be. We've just gone through the seasonal road closure gate, so that's normally when things start to pick up a bit. Which is exactly 1 minute. 400 meters to go for me.
Guys, we have made it to the Bluff Hut. We didn't even have to stop to air up on the black track. The crew is here. Oh my gosh, what a feeling. That was a Toyota ad with a bit of seasoning on top.
We have made it to the bluff. We are currently at Bluff Hut. We did it. Our 5 team. Woohoo. We're very proud of ourselves. We have done it. 2 bad newses. 1, this place is full of hay fever. I went for a walk over there and my nose is gone. So, first bad news, hay fever hill, they should call it. Second bad news, and this is the important one, no toilets. I'm normally comfortable going without a toilet and digging a hole. But we have some people that it's their first time, and I don't want to push them too far outside their comfort zone. So, we got here, we made it, we're happy with ourselves. We're just going to now go down to the bottom of the hill. There's a few flats down there that have dunnies, and I think that's going to be the safer bet, and it's going to be a little bit more hospitable for our friends. So, we've made it, but now we've got a new journey to find a toilet without hay fever. Let's go!
Alrighty guys, so as we said, good news, made it to the top of the bluff, which was great. We accomplished it, we didn't back down from our challenge, so happy with that. But we're just going to go down to maybe 8 mile flat or 7 mile flat and pull up there. It's a nice little campsite next to some rivers, so I think it's going to be a nice one.
Alright guys, so we are at plan B, which feels like plan A. Let me explain. So, the last campsite didn't work out because it was only meant to be for hikers, not for 4 drives. This campsite is only for 4 drives. There's a river crossing and a mountain climb just to get in here. And when we got here, there was a giant pile of wood waiting for us. It's almost like it was pre-set up for us. So, we're gonna do our bluff burgers even though we're not on Bluff Hut. And that's the whole point. It's kind of like I'm bluffing. No? Wasn't? No? Did you get my joke?
Yeah, bluffing burgers and you're bluffing. Yeah, bluff. I get it. What? What?
That was funnier than my joke. Fire's already burned down to coals. It's nice and hot, ready to go. I've got our patties ready to go, and we've got our bread. So we're gonna do burgers, bacon, cheese, and then off to bed. A little bit of barbecue sauce. You have your all vegan, plant-based beef.
You can't say that.
Nah, I'm just bluffing. You got your beef patty and cheese, a crispy bit of bacon. The Bluff Burger.
Thank you.
There you go, brother. Let me know what you think.
Delicious.
Here we go, guys. The famous Bluff Burger. Oh, no. That's it. That was worth driving 13 hours for. All right, guys, so it's a beautiful morning, and it's an even more beautifuler morning, I think that's the word, because our rescue crew is here. Hey, Nathan, wake up. This is our rescue crew. They came in the Pokemon Hilux. They arrived at 2:30 this morning, which is why they weren't on camera when they rolled in, because we were asleep. But they came and they bought us the new Tyre. So to say thank you, we're gonna give them a beautiful breakfast, and then we've got to change the Tyre. Oh, thanks, boys. Old tyre, new tyre. Look at that. It's gonna get us home. We've had a crazy day yesterday. We made it to the bluff, even though things didn't quite work out. We didn't get to bed till like midnight, so everyone's pretty knackered. To make up for all the mishaps yesterday, we want today to be a super relaxing, fun day. So we found an amazing campsite with a beautiful river. We've had a huge breakfast, and we just now want to take our time enjoying this river. So we're hanging out with our mates, we're gonna have a nice swim, we've got some cold drinks, and we're just gonna take it all in. Fresh water with the mates, enjoying the river. No better way to go, eh? There's this little personal spa that's been built for us. Look at that, Andrew. You can just chill here all day, enjoy the bubbles from the rapid, and mate, this is some of the best water you'll ever get. Look at that. Look at those views. Alrighty guys, so that has been one crazy trip. I promise you, no one that has come on this trip is likely to forget what we went through the last couple of days.
Not forgetting this one for a while.
This trip, just like life, full of curveballs. You never could at any point predict what was going to happen next. And I just think, like, it is a bit like life. If you've got the right people around you, it can just make all the difference. Everyone in our crew was just so chill, so flexible, happy to keep on going. And even though we had difficult things going on, having the right people in the crew just made it that much easier to deal with all of the problems that came our way.
Going from night one where everything was perfect, we got to camp early, to night two, cars breaking down, limping vehicles across, just complete opposite days, but we've made it.
Yeah, man. And then we got to finish it with a relaxing day today. We had heaps of pancakes, I had some lovely coffee, and then we just spent like over an hour chilling in that river, just enjoying the day. So it really helped to make up for how stressful yesterday was.
Yeah, the river was so refreshing on such a warm day. After fixing a couple of tyres and packing up, just to be able to jump in the river and cool off. Incredible.
That marks the end of our trip. Our tyres are aired up, our hubs are unlocked, and we're time to go home. So, just to conclude it all, just want to say a massive thank you to everyone in this car and everyone in the other cars. Thank you so much for the memories. I will not forget it, and we'll see you next time for more than just an adventure.
See you next time.
When he's going down the mountain, he's losing air. When he's going down the mountain, he's losing air. When he's going up the mountain, he's still losing air. Because he's got a puncture in his sidewall.
Here I am with my friends. We're in the rumpus flat campground. Maybe. My favorite part about camp was seeing a little bit more of Mount Buller and checking out some different tracks that I didn't check out last week. What I found a little bit difficult was trying to get to a camp that I realised wasn't suitable for cars. That was a little bit annoying. And I think what I want to do more of next time is I just think there's so much to see around the Buller area, so I reckon I'd like to spend more time exploring some of those tracks. Yeah.
Favourite part was getting to the Bluff Hut. Find difficult was trying to fix Stephen's tyre. That was the most difficult part.
And what do you want to do more of next camp?
Probably explore more of Mount Buller.
Yeah.
Best was getting stuck in the mud.
What did you find difficult?
No, it was pretty cruising.
Pretty crazy.
Pretty cruising.
And what would you like to do? What do you want to see more of next camp?
I might check out a couple more. The huts, maybe.
I think my favourite part about this camp was swimming in the river this afternoon, morning-ish. That was great fun. Difficult, obviously with Stephen's tyre blown and just constantly topping it up. However, that was absolutely brilliant at the same time and trying to problem solve as we went. Really enjoyed it as much as it was a problem. And what I want to see more of, more people. Let's get more people. Let's have some fun.
So I reckon my favourite part was when Luke was giving Stephen crap about his tyre being deflated, and then we all woke up in the morning and his tyre was deflated. So that was probably my favourite part. What I find difficult, having to pump the tyre up every 5 minutes on the way to camp, as some people have said.
My favourite part of the camp was the Bluff burgers, and the Luke's bacon eggs.
Yeah.
And the pancakes, the very pancakes.
Yeah.
And swimming down the river.
Yeah.
And Ruffs and today's.
And what did you find difficult on camp?
Flies.
A lot of flies. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, a lot of flies.
And yeah, I'd like to see more of Mount Bluff, more of the Bluff Hut and more about Buller. Yeah.
Yeah, sick. I'm pretty keen because I reckon as well. Seeing more of the huts, I think would be pretty good.
Yeah.
With you, Jack, what was your highlight?
Definitely the rivers. The rivers were pretty freaking good to swim in. Difficulty, yeah, you can see the insects. Yeah, sprayed so much freaking error guard. This isn't the worst thing in the world. It was kind of funny. We got lost at Bluff Hut at 10 o'clock in the night. So,
what do you want to do more of next camp?
We can see more structures, probably.
Honestly, my highlight was Mr. Williams figuring out the maths for how many PSIs my car's tyre will drop and getting it literally accurate to like the minute. My low light is, well, it lives with the highlight, but it's been rough. Like my brakes have been making funky sounds, ABS lights flashing, some of my lights aren't working correctly. My tyre popped.
No air conditioning.
No air conditioning. Yeah, what do I want to see more next time? Someone came up with the idea of going to different huts with the little notepads where you can sign them, and I want to figure out a route where we can like do as many as we can in like maybe like 2 days or something like that. So I reckon that's something I'm looking forward to. So we're gonna make that happen.